Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savanna, two young lion cubs named Simba and Nala lived in the beautiful Pride Lands ruled by King Mufasa. One bright morning, eager to explore the wonders beyond their usual play area, Simba and Nala set off on a safari adventure with Mufasa's blessing. As they journeyed through the lush grasslands, they marveled at the sweet melodies of birds and the peaceful grazing of zebras and antelopes, their excitement growing with every step. Their first stop was a waterhole where they met a friendly family of elephants. The elephant calf, Tembo, was eager to join their adventure. Tembo showed them how to use his trunk to shower water, and the cubs laughed and played in the refreshing spray. Continuing their journey, the trio ventured into a dense forest. There, they encountered a wise old tortoise named Tycho. Tycho shared stories of the ancient Pride Lands and taught them about the delicate balance of nature. Simba and Nala listened intently, realizing how important it was to respect and protect their home. As they left the forest, the adventurers found themselves at the edge of a vast desert. In the distance, they saw a shimmering oasis. Determined to reach it, they crossed the hot sands, learning to rely on each other's strengths to overcome the challenges. At the oasis, they met a clever meerkat named Timon and a friendly warthog named Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa introduced them to the Hakuna Matata way of life, teaching them to enjoy the present and not worry too much about the future. Simba and Nala found joy in their new friends' carefree attitude and shared a delicious feast of insects, berries, and fruits. As the sun began to set, Simba, Nala, and their new friends climbed to the top of a rocky hill. From there, they could see the entire Pride Lands bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. It was a breathtaking sight, and the cubs felt a deep appreciation for the beauty and harmony of their kingdom. With hearts full of wonder and new friendships formed, Simba and Nala returned home. They were greeted by their families, who were relieved and proud of their adventurous spirits. Simba and Nala shared stories of their journey, the friends they made, and the lessons they learned. From that day on, Simba and Nala were known not just as the young cubs of the Pride Lands, but as brave explorers who understood the importance of friendship, respect for nature, and living life to the fullest. In the heart of the vast bamboo forests of China, there lived a curious young panda named May. May loved to explore the forest, discovering new plants and meeting new friends. One evening, as the full moon rose high in the sky, May stumbled upon a secret path she had never seen before. The path was illuminated by the soft glow of moonlight, leading her to a hidden garden. The garden was like nothing May had ever seen. The flowers glowed with a magical light, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms. Magical creatures flitted about, their wings shimmering in the moonlight. Mesmerized, May wandered deeper into the garden, her eyes wide with wonder. As she explored, May met a wise old red panda named Lao, who had lived in the forest for many years. Lao knew the secrets of the garden and explained that it only appeared under the light of the full moon. The garden was protected by ancient magic, and its plants and creatures were rare and precious. One day, the peace of the garden was shattered by the arrival of poachers. They had heard rumors of the garden's treasures and sought to capture its magical plants and creatures for profit. May was determined to protect her newfound sanctuary. With Lao's wisdom and the help of a mischievous monkey named Kai, May devised a plan to save the garden. They worked together, using their unique skills to outsmart the poachers. Lao's knowledge of the forest and its secrets helped them navigate safely, while Kai's agility and clever tricks kept the poachers distracted. May's bravery and quick thinking led them to victory. As the poachers fled, defeated, the garden began to glow even brighter. The magical creatures gathered around Mei, Lao, and Kai, expressing their gratitude. The garden's magic was restored, and it would remain hidden and protected for generations to come. Mei returned to her village as a hero, but she knew her true home was in the heart of the bamboo forest, protecting the secret garden. She visited the garden every full moon, ensuring it remained safe and thriving. Her adventures continued, filled with wonder, friendship, and the magic of nature. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow filled with colorful flowers and tall, green grass, there lived a playful bunny named Bouncy. Bouncy was known for his endless energy and his love for exploring the meadow. He had a best friend, Nutty, a mischievous squirrel. One bright morning, as Bouncy hopped through the meadow, he stumbled upon a mysterious map hidden under a rock. The map was old and tattered, with strange symbols and a big red X marked on it. "Look what I found!" Bouncy exclaimed, showing the map to Nutty. Nutty's eyes sparkled with excitement. "It looks like a treasure map. Let's follow it and see where it leads. A grand adventure awaits us, my friends. But we must be careful and stick together." With their minds set on the adventure, Bouncy and Nutty set off, following the clues on the map. Their journey took them through the dense forest, across bubbling brooks, and over rolling hills. The first clue led them to a giant oak tree with a hollow trunk. Inside the trunk, they found a riddle carved into the wood. Asterisk, I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I? Asterisk. Bouncy scratched his head. What has keys but no locks? Nutty jumped up and down. A piano. A piano has keys but no locks. Well done, Nutty. Let's see where the map takes us next. Following the map's directions, they soon arrived at a sparkling stream. The second clue was hidden under a rock at the water's edge. It read, Asterisk, I can fly without wings. I can cry without eyes. Whenever I go, darkness flies. What am I? Asterisk. Bouncy looked puzzled. Fly without wings? Cry without eyes? Nutty hooted softly. It's the sun. It flies across the sky and makes the darkness disappear. They continued their journey. The map led them to a cave hidden behind a waterfall. Inside the cave, they found the final clue. Asterisk, I'm not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I? Asterisk. Nutty tapped his chin. Something that grows but isn't alive? A fire, his eyes twinkling. A fire needs air to grow. Excitedly, they followed the map to the spot marked with the big red X. To their delight, they found a buried treasure chest. Together, they pried it open and found it filled with shiny gold coins, sparkling jewels, and delicious treats. Bouncy and Nutty cheered and hugged each other. They had successfully completed their adventure and found the treasure. But the real treasure was the fun they had and the bond of their friendship that grew stronger with each clue they solved. From that day on, the three friends became known as the meadow's greatest adventurers. They continued to explore, solve mysteries, and share their stories with other animals in the meadow, inspiring everyone to embark on their own adventures. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a boy named Timmy. Timmy had a favorite teddy bear named Mr. Snuggles. Mr. Snuggles had been with Timmy through thick and thin, comforting him when he was sad and joining in his adventures when he was happy. One sunny afternoon, Timmy and Mr. Snuggles went to the park to play. They had a wonderful time on the swings, slides, and even played hide and seek with other children. As the sun began to set, Timmy realized it was time to go home. He gathered his things and ran back to his house, but he didn't notice that Mr. Snuggles was left behind on a park bench. That night, as Timmy prepared for bed, he looked around for Mr. Snuggles. His heart sank when he couldn't find his beloved teddy bear. Timmy searched every corner of his room, but Mr. Snuggles was nowhere to be found. Tears welled up in Timmy's eyes as he realized his best friend was missing. Determined to find Mr. Snuggles, Timmy decided to set off on an adventure the next morning. He packed a small backpack with snacks, a flashlight, and a map of the town. His first stop was the park, where he retraced his steps from the day before. But Mr. Snuggles was not on the bench where he left him. As Timmy wandered around the park, he saw a friendly squirrel. "Excuse me, have you seen my teddy bear, Mr. Snuggles?" Timmy asked. The squirrel nodded. "I saw a teddy bear near the playground. Maybe the birds took it to their nest. Follow me, and I'll show you." Timmy followed the squirrel to a large tree with a nest high up in the branches. He climbed the tree carefully and peeked into the nest, but there was no teddy bear. The birds chirped apologetically, explaining that they had seen Mr. Snuggles, but a kind-hearted raccoon had taken him to keep him safe. Timmy thanked the birds and climbed down. He continued his search, venturing into the forest where the raccoon lived. After a short walk, he found the raccoon's cozy burrow. Timmy knocked gently on the entrance. A moment later, a raccoon appeared, holding Mr. Snuggles. "Hello there. Is this your teddy bear?" the raccoon asked. Timmy's face lit up with joy. "Yes, that's Mr. Snuggles. Thank you for keeping him safe." The raccoon smiled. "I found him all alone in the park and didn't want him to get lost or damaged. I'm glad he belongs to such a caring friend." Timmy hugged Mr. Snuggles tightly, relieved to have his teddy bear back. He thanked the raccoon and all the animals who helped him. As Timmy and Mr. Snuggles walked home, they talked about their adventure and the new friends they had made.